Welcome, guys. Welcome to another story time. I'm going to be playing the story realm, saving the halflings, or saving the halfling Hambinger, which is what we sort of get into today. I'll just keep that one sort of there. I've got the sound up fairly high from the game, so hope it won't be too annoying. Just let me know if the balance sort of is out a little bit. What we're doing is we're just coming down. We've entered the rabbit hole here. So we sort of came into this particular a Fey fissure, a pathway to the Fey realm Duatha. So we've actually come into the Fey realm of Duatha, and we're now moving through into the actual game proper. You can see that there's nowhere really out from where we are here, but then there's other gaps in other places. So we're playing with shrouded isles as well, or breached isles as well. So we can't see any of those just yet. Like even if I click to that one, it's just completely blank. There's a little bit of stuff in the you can sort of just see on the top edge, but we're not really going to be able to see much there at all. So this will be this is the story realm sort of area where you end up with these sort of like little, I guess self-contained isles off the side. It's a mechanic in this DLC that I'm really excited about. Anyway, let's get into it. What we're doing is we're releasing all of the rabbits and the goats. So we've got these little goat men and rabbits and stuff. It's Watership Down, basically. in Age of Wonders 4 is what we're playing. So it's exactly the sort of cutesy stuff that I don't normally ever play in this game. And but anyway, that's what we're doing today. So we've got a few different forces that have now come back in to release the various Watership Down rabbits and goats at this point in time. So we're going to end up with a lot of these sorts of animals that are it's going to be very much animal driven, this particular whole playthrough, to be honest. And even us, we're playing as spider-born rats. Like we've actually sort of got like Jord Bone Mauler is our ruler, is our king, or our sort of the barbarian rat. The reason we chose a barbarian rat was because this is the actual stories of the three stories that have been developed in this DLC are fairly divergent. They're almost like they branch off depending on your actions, and so I thought it'd be fun to have a faction where thematically we could actually end up doing a bit of backstabbing or something that goes against the standard narrative, and actually just see what ends up. Certainly the second story mission, when you start that one, that divergence happens right from the very first turn. For us, I think it happens deeper into the actual story itself. Anyway, let's end our turn. The Mistwalker camp up the top there is, these are the Duatha Day, which is sort of like an evil, fey, animalistic sort of type spirit, which is going to be the ones that we're mainly going to be working against initially, before we get into the game itself. Now, we've got a group in through here. Was there anything over this way? Yeah, I can just grab this one. So another goatkin back in through this other side. These stories, I won't read these stories out, but I'm going to read everything else out, guys. I warn you, I'm going to read it all out as if I'm reading a story, because that's basically what we've got. So we've got another one of those. That's the only one left there. So we've now got two of these different goatkin. These are all going to start to cost me a lot of gold until I can sort of really get on top of things. So the unit upkeep is now sort of kicking in with everything we actually do have. What I'll do is I'll bring that one back up. Bring this one down into join up with this particular group. So we've got like a group of shield units back in through here. Another shield unit coming back down this other side as well. I'll move that one in to join up with that one as well. I don't think we can actually bring this one across. Not really, no. What we'll do is we're going to be releasing this particular one. Now, the mists that we see through here are a bit more, a bit trickier in terms of the what we can see. You can see that we can't really see anything until we're very close. Now we actually have like a force in here that is has got this is a berserker unit from the Mistwalkers. You can see the actual group is the Mistwalkers. We'll have a look at them and see exactly what they are as well. We do actually have a storm scale serpent. I always find that hard to say. A Mistwalker ranged unit, a Fury, and we also have a Sunderer, a Mistwalker Sunderer unit. If we have a look at the any one of these, and just actually if I just go and right click on it, and then go, you sort of see that they're almost like sirens, is the body shape that they've actually used for their Mistwalkers. And if we go and click on the Mistwalkers in through here, these are Fey touched, so minor transformation Fey touched, makes the target race connect with Fey powers, granting them Fey Geel in through here. So at the end of its turn, if this unit is obscured or in a mist cloud, it gains random positive status effects. So it does sort of get like different things like bolstered resistance, etc. Ability to ignore vision penalties from being misty. So units in this province have universal camouflage, so they're hard to sort of see. And then they've got accuracy penalties from clinging mist as well. So they have mist that sort of clings to them. And so this is actually this particular group. I'm pretty sure that is not going to show us. Yeah, it's pretty much definitely a siren. I don't think it's an elf. I think it's a siren force. Maybe elf. It may be sort of like a misty elf as what we actually have. If we go and click on this one through here. Hard to tell. Hard to tell what's been used there. But Fey touched is what we actually have through there. Now I don't know if that is something, again, that I haven't seen that in what you can actually go and pick. So I think there's a few elements in here that we don't actually have access to in the actual base game. All right, let's rip into it. So we'll just go close, and so this particular group is got a large pickup. So we can free another one of the now these guys. What are they called? These here are the Browsing Polari. And so these are animal kinship. Minor transformation is animal kinship back in through here. Makes the target race more bestial and connected to animals. When adjacent to a friendly animal, both units are granted plus 10% damage. Hardy, tough, and a herbivore in through here. They're a barbarian culture. I don't know if that was barbarian before us, but anyway, because we're barbarian as well. Actually, they must be different because they're adept settlers and we're not, and druidic terraformers, which we're not either. So that's actually okay. We'll just leave them where they are. Well, let's go and kill this thing off. There's no point just sort of sending one out on its own. We will come back and take on this Mistwalker camp after this. So I want to get out of this one fairly quickly and fairly unscathed. It's a fairly big fight for what it actually is. So it's all mechanical. It's all physical. There's no magic or there's one ranged unit in through here as well. But let's actually just go into manual combat. So again, I don't really want to be losing units, and I don't want to even have them damaged overly. So in this particular fight, because of where we are, because we're in the mists, we do actually have the misty. Every turn during combat, various mist clouds appear. And so there are different clouds we can then sort of run into. I think that's mist there, and that is not. It's a bit hard to sort of see them, but the mistiness is actually going to work in our favour as well as in their favour. So we've got, like, these groups have sort of come together. I think what I'll do is I'll sort of just start to push on up with some of these defender type units. So these warrior units that we actually have, they inherited our spiders. I think they have. I think we've given them spiders to ride. They're rats. No, they're our rats. Okay. And then we've got so we've got down through here our own Sundry. Yeah. So these are also barbarians. It's barbarian versus barbarian. Falcons is saying, maybe I missed it yesterday, but what motivates your enthusiasm for a story drive DLC when normally you avoid them like the plague? Well, it's funny. I thought with the DLC I wasn't going to, I thought this was going to be the first of the DLCs that I was going to think, okay, look, if I was, because I get these given to me, like, to sort of test out and stuff. But I actually thought initially that this is probably not something that I would be all that interested in, but but then when they showed it to us and I saw the Shrouded Isles, it was like that alone is worth it to me. But having said that, it also when they showed what they'd done with the stories, these are quite interesting. The immersion, I guess, and everyone keeps on saying you've got to try the stories out. So now's a good time, and of course I've chosen the worst possible one, which is the halfling one. Rescue the halfling. Rescue the what's the hero's statement? Save the rescue the something rather save the world. Rescue the halfling, save the world. Anyway, that's what we've got. and you're stuck with it. All right, so we've got our ratkins back in through here. We do actually have. Oh, sorry, this is a rabbit one, is it, or is that a? No, that's a rat one as well. Okay, we've got the different rat forces. We've got the war shaman. Yeah, these are all rats. I thought I had one extra one in here. Maybe I don't. Oh, that's only got the 5. It's these guys here that we've got the extras. We've got the berserker that we picked up. And then we do actually have the warrior units. These are the goat warrior units, which don't have the same movement as the others. So we'll move things across into the mist, and we'll sort of just get things sort of shuffling. So we'll damage one on one side, then on the other side. So we're sort of we're in the Fey territories right now. Bring the evening sprite. This one's only got 60 hit points, very little protection. I might just leave it back a little bit. We'll just create like a force around it. I can still move up. That's all right. I can move this one up even more. This is our like the actual spell sword that we actually have. Now I can pass on this decisive command, which I will do to this one here, I think, ultimately. So I'll just shuffle these up. The units on spider mounts can move further than anyone else. So the rats that we've got have sort of got like this. They're riding giant spiders. So we went that way because these particular spiders are also new in this DLC. I will send these in. You get overwhelmed tactics when they're next to each other. So we're just blocking everything off with our melee type units. Again, overwhelm tactics with those shield units, and they're going to be able to protect each other, and then we can just bring this one in. I do get a shot there at 65%. So this one here doesn't actually have, it's long range, but that's the only reason that we're getting. So I'm just pressing the control key. In we go for a hit on that particular Fey unit. This one here, I'll just leave that one locked in, and everything else can just stay where they are. So they'll now put their shields up. That will then protect the whole front line. I do like shield units, but they're because I do like to play defensively. And he agrees. Looks like we're now coming into it. So the our little friend here, is now an evening sprite. I forget what his name was. What was his name? The battle mage unit. Dornusk is the one. So he's like the storyteller for us. So he's sort of giving us what's going on. Hi Sapior, how are you going? And I've got a person I've got to get rid of. I'll just ban them completely. Just bear with me, guys. Here we are. Banned. It's gone. Funny how unsophisticated bots are. What are they thinking? What are they trying to achieve here? I can sort of smash this one in. Now I do actually have. What I want to do is I want to make sure. I've got a charge strike into here. That's a similar unit to what we've got. We've got a berserker unit. They've got a berserker unit. We can just come back in and smash this one. What I might use is actually I might get Dornusk. Dornusk can sort of fly over the top, and then sort of have 2 shots from there. I might give Dornusk the two shots. I think that this is fairly dramatic. Evening Bane becomes slowed for 2 turns. If I go to there, I'm better off smashing into one of these. That is, this is a magic fighter, which we're already sort of dealing with back over here anyway. But I think I'll actually take this one on, this tier 3 unit. Now if I move up to there, what else else can these guys do? These can sort of, I'm going to have one run into there, but then we're going to be sort of in the way of things like Dornask. But I just need to keep everything sort of running. So let's just move that one up to there to start with. Move Dornask into there. Get the 2 shots in on this one straight away. Missed. And then hit. So not fantastic. We're going to use this command, decisive command, which doesn't cost us any points. I'm going to give this to Dornask again. So I'll give that one across. I've now got 3 more shots here. And if I select it, it's not going to do a hell of a lot of damage. 90% chance to hit that one if I move it up. Look, I'll still just go for it at 65. Then I can use this one to go and charge into it. These ones can also then hit back against some of these others. Now, this one here doesn't have great protection. What I can do though is the actual web mask actually works very, very well in here if I go to that position there. So if I go and use this unit and move into this position, I can then use the web into here. So just going out this way, and that way I get all 3 of those. Oh, it goes from the tail. That's interesting. So they've all been slowed, immobilized, etc., etc. So this one here shouldn't be able to do anything. So it's been immobilized and is now stuck there. We still actually have this unit, which can then move into here as well. We'll try to kill off this tier 3 unit, I think. I'm not going to be able to do too much. I'm just going to put the shield wall up. We also then have 65% chance there, but if I move that one up, that will ultimately end up being better. And I've still got, I still need to make use of these to actually come back in and attack. This one's going to be sort of out on its own a little bit. Let's just move this one across. Let's do the flank. And this one here, I've also got reasonable shots there. I've got nothing else here other than this particular attack. Now these as well. I've got those I can actually hit from either angle. I think I'll take it this way. Let's get the overwhelm tactics. Okay, we've just sundered their defense. And this one here, we do actually have the blight blast. So, which has got a chance to poison. Now, if I move into there, I've got a 90% chance, and I've then got the overwhelm tactics. No, I didn't get it. What flavour is this one? That's still rats. That should have given overwhelm tactics. So that's it there. It's a more critical hit chance. Look, that's okay. I'll still just keep it where that is. It's been poisoned. It's now gone berserk as well, just because of the damage that's been done. I will hit this one, so this will be the one unit that we probably end up with a bit of danger around, just because of the retaliation strikes. Then these can't really do a hell of a lot, so we'll just move them up. And these aren't ratkins, so these are not, they're not going to be helping much other than with the shield wall. Alright, we do actually have spells that we can now make use of. Some of the Reckless and Fury of the Horde. I'm not going to worry about either one of those, to be honest. Neither of those spells are really what I'm looking for. Okay, Sapior has redeemed a name of character. Now, I forget who it was. Someone named one yesterday. Oh, there we go. Thank you. We've got the Raiders from Agent Number 1. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Yeah, T5 Cats. He will glance at the chat eventually. Yes, I did eventually. He keeps absorbing. I get absorbed when I do anything. I've got such a narrow laser beam focus on what I'm doing. I don't see my peripheral vision. It's sort of funny because I do have peripheral vision, but not for the chat. Anyway, so T5 Cats is saying, Agent Number 1 is saying, we all get locked in sometimes. Yes, well, it seems to me all the time. Anyway, welcome, guys. Welcome. We're playing the story realm at this point in time. We're saving the halfling Hambinger, who has got a... I know a spoiler about that, but anyway, I won't get into it. We're actually playing as these ratkin type force, so we'll just sort of summarise these as well at the front here. So this is the group that we set up to come into this particular realm. It's a Fey realm that we're actually in, and it's an animal driven story. And so we've chosen an animal, which I normally hate playing, to be honest. I normally just like to play games that are Lord of the Rings style characters, so I turn off all the animals. But in this case, we've got the opposite. We've got pretty much animals everywhere. It's Watership Down. It's Watership Down with rats this time. So we took the rats in because the story elements now in this particular DLC diverge depending on your choices, and so we thought playing a barbarian rat faction would be a fun way to sort of do this one. Anyway, that's sort of who we're playing, the ratty barbarians. What we chose for them was overwhelmed tactics, which is what we sort of see when they're next to each other. Adaptable, so non-hero units gain plus 30 experience from combat, and then Weaver Spider mounts. These are new to the Secrets of the Archmages DLC. Culture is barbarian, so we chose barbarian, which it looks like most of the others are anyway that are down here. Prolific swarmers, so in this case the cities, once we get a city, we don't have a city at this stage, will then grow fairly quickly. And we've got apex predators as well, which is one of the unlocks, I think was it from the last DLC or was it from the vampire DLC? I can't remember which one this one actually was. But again, more food, more growth, and so it's sort of, and starting units gain +1 rank. So we sort of end up with getting a little bit more of a move along with what's going on through here. Anyway, that's sort of where we are. We'll end our turn. This one here is going to take some damage, but I hopefully we'll be okay with this particular group. We'll have to kill this thing off and then move on next turn. Going after the leader. Okay, we've lost one of our tier 1s, unfortunately. Probably shouldn't have attacked it with the... I could have just stayed and did what I did back there and just put up a shield wall. Right, so these are now... The immobilization is now gone from these units. We need to kill this Fury off, and we need to kill this one off as well. Now, I can smash that one there, which I think I'll take. If I move that one up to that position, it's 50%. I've got a 50% there. I've only got one shot there. I'll take the... Where I am is 25% with 3 turns. Let's just do the no-brainer stuff. This one here. Yeah, use the Berserker just to smash this one. I'm not going to be able to get anywhere else really with that one. Now we do actually have these warrior units have got a consume flora, destroy target flora, and they heal themselves up. Just move them across into that one. I will put the shield wall up in. Actually, with this one here, we've got primal renewal. Yeah, these are both on. Like these are different again. I'll do that and go into defensive mode. Which puts the shield wall up, which then allows this unit to attack. So we do have a bit more protection. Yeah, I'll get 90% there with 2 shots, so I'll take that. These storm scale serpents are probably the worst of what we have to then go and deal with. In this case, we can almost kill this unit off. Oh, critical hit, that'll kill it. No, we got a graze there at the end, but it still was enough ultimately for us to do what we had to do. This one here, we've got a chance of, like, we will kill this one off, so we'll do that. Only a graze, unfortunately. So it did not work. In this case, I'll just move this one up, and then, oh, it's only 20%. In that case, don't do that. Come in here and then do an actual attack. With the flank, we are going to have to kill off these. This one here doesn't have any more movement, so I'll leave that one where that is. I'll have to just kill this thing off, so we'll just go this way. Alright, we're getting there now. So it's just the skirmisher here and Sunderer and the serpent. Alright, again we'll just end our turn. Oh, Sappy was saying it was you. Okay, cool. Okay, so because I did redeem those points. And then moving further back. It's causing a fair bit of damage to our animals. Right, we'll get in behind. Kill you off. Good. And then get these to start to charge up. Graze. Have to be a bit careful of those. Into the mists. I think the mists work for us as well. If I just go into their clinging mist, yeah. So this makes it harder for them to hit us if we do come from the mist. Shame we lost that that tier 1 unit, but look, it's a tier 1 unit, so I won't worry too much about it. Spell ready to launch. Yep, not really interested. We'll just end our turn there. It's getting ready to run, so the morale has dropped a lot with this particular unit. You graze. Get close. We do lose a bit with the retaliation, but let's just still go for it anyway. That's good. You can see even with melee, they're actually getting ahead a little bit here. Just move that one down. It's only a 5% because they're so well hidden. They've got the clinging mist all over them. So melee, missile and magic attacks targeting this unit suffer minus 15% accuracy. So this one is a tricky one. So I won't even attack it. We'll do we have this as well? Now our friendly guys don't actually get anything from this. We missed with that. I've taken a bit more damage here than what I didn't want to lose any units, to be perfectly honest. But we've lost one. We'll get it back eventually. Particularly in the early phase, I don't like to be losing units. This unit we're rescuing better be worth it. They are running now. Just trying to get away. Yeah, we'll just claim victory immediately. That'll do us. So unfortunately, we lost this one. All right, so we'll just go and close that. All right. Now I have to read all these things. Oh no, that's the same, exactly the same as everything else. So your troops have forced open a cage of mistwalkers and found another Polari. You're kidding. All that. Oh no, this is a berserker. Okay, that's all right. You gained a primal charger, which is tier 2, so a shock unit. So this is we lost a tier 1 and got a tier 2. Together we shall tear down the Mistwalker camp. So that one has now joined the group. Not terrible. We're going to be able to now sort of move back up. This one here is run out of movement. That one's run out of movement as well. The scout in this way, we've now cleared out everything. This one here we have to ultimately go and get a bit more. Let's just go and see if there's anything else back up this way. Yep, that's just all locked in. There's nothing else out that side. There may be something up in there, but we'll have a bit of a look around with the scout unit. Okay, new Empire skill available. So what do we have this time? So we've got Chaos. We're sort of heading up this particular way. Now we do actually have Draft City structures cost minus 25% gold in production. So if we're going to be drafting units in, or a war industry. So quarries grant +5 draft income. Now we will be wanting this one at some point. We'll move quickly up through these various forces, or these different sort of unlocks as we move along the Chaos branch. We do actually also have a Nature branch one as well. I don't need to do either of these because we don't have a city yet. So let's we'll just close that one off. Okay, let's take on the Mistwalker camp. So this is a silver infestation spawner, so not going to be all that easy. Well, let's end our turn. So we need to destroy this one here. Alright, so it's now turn 6, I think. Yeah, turn 6 down the bottom there. Alright, let's get into it. Armies have now merged. These are still... you can see we've got problems now with the health, and that's just something I was wanting to avoid. Let's just move on up. Here we go. We can now see what we're dealing with the Mistwalkers. So we have a tier 5. Wow. Okay. Geez, do we actually... if I go over there, I'm just going to get more damaged. I think I'm going to have to take this one on. So we've got a tier 5, a tier 4. God, this is going to be hard. These aren't too bad. Then we've got a war shaman back in through there. Another plague serpent this time. Let's have a look and see who we're dealing with here. So these are the... these are support units. Yeah, Druid of the Cycle. Decaying Blast is going to hurt. Okay, and what about you? So this is the mythic unit Scourge of Spring. We've got a melee strike there, Phantom Charge, so big charging attack there. Captive Glamour. The target damage unit has a chance of becoming dominated until the end of combat. Wow. Cooldown of 3. Chance increases with the target's missing health. Boy, oh boy, that's going to be difficult. These are new units, by the way. Got the Fey Geel in through here again as well. So this is the Mist. Presence of Growth. While this unit is in combat, all friendly units gain Frenzy. So Frenzy is going to give them... When this unit lands an attack, it gains an attack of Strengthened. Okay, Warp Season Spring. So a unit has -2 Blight Protection. So, yeah, what's it got in through here? It's got massive resistances from magic. Blight Weakness. Okay, we do have some Blight damage we can give it, and it does have Spirit Protection. Okay, so... Warp Seasons, it is springtime, yeah. During this season, units have -2 Blight Protection. Okay, so everyone's got that one. I can bring this one back in, which I think I'll do. This particular unit, just to help out. These are now much more useful than what they used to be. So I've got Shoot Bow in through here. I am going to be losing units for this particular fight, unfortunately. So we've got Shoot Bow, fires range projectiles at target enemy unit, deals a little bit of physical damage. So we'll bring this one in just to help out. We do also have the web as well, which will be useful. Christopher is saying the story realms in Age of Wonders 4 are very difficult to play, even on lower levels. I'm playing on hard, so I'm playing on the highest level for this one. But I will bring this one across. So we've got 2 groups of 6. So I really can't do much there. Leah, let's bring this one across. Here we go. Alright, so we'll start with the main group in the center, I think. It's a risky battle. Wow, it's actually really... This could be the end of the whole series. We may have to start again. I'm not on hard mode if I can't break my way through here. Alright, let's go to manual combat and see how we go. We do have some really difficult forces to contend with in here. I think we will be losing units with this. So we have to be careful of its charge. How far can it move? A phantom charge there. I'm not seeing the range, unfortunately. It shows only a short range that it can actually then go and move. Oh wow, it actually fires up and hits things in a row. So deals damage in a 6 hex line. Wow, I'm glad I saw that. I wouldn't have noticed that one. Target damage unit has a chance to become dominated until the end of combat. Yeah, that's captive. That's always hits. There's a cooldown of 3 with that one. So we are going to have to smash this thing and not allow it to get that line of 3, which is going to be really hard. Because it's whatever it hits. Unfortunately. So it can actually line things up. Like, for example, it can hit that unit there and get anything in this line here, but let's just say that we have other units that are then sort of spread out in any other direction from this. It can just move to there and then hit the other ones in the other line. Like if I was trying to get both of these units, just move to there and then hit all of those. So I'm going to be really careful with this. This is going to be quite tricky. So we'll start to... look, we've got a turn or so before it can really do anything. Let's just fan out a little bit here. And then just try not to have too many things that end up sort of lining up too much. I don't think it can reach me way back down over here, so I'll just keep on moving these up. If we lose this hero, we're dead right from the start. So we've got extra movement as well, so we'll just bring that one across into it. What do we have in here as well? We've got presence of growth, yeah, okay. So that's something we do have to kill this thing off as fast as we can. Alright, that'll do us for starters. Then again, my spells are useless. Oh, it can do that from there. Now stay back, guys. Just stay back and do your own thing out of the way so we can smash this thing. Right, that's a good start. Right, so I can get one unit in there to do no damage at all. All right, that one cannot quite make it. It can hit this, can hit that. But I really need to smash this thing apart. It's not going to make it. What to do, what to do? You can try to stun it. Two of them that may be able to do that. Actually, this one here can get in behind it a little bit. So we can get this sort of melee strike in here. If we go and try to stun it, 28% chance. It is still a chance. Did it work? Nope. Nope, it didn't. Oh wow, I don't think we can win this. I'm sort of in my head now, I'm thinking I'm going to have to start completely from the start again, but not play on hard. I think we'll be restarting somehow. I don't think I can actually get through this one. Let's try stunning it yet again. So it's only a 19% chance. We've been poisoned. This is a blight attack. Oh, we can get a smack in here. Okay, so we can hit this one pretty hard. We've got cleaving charge as well, which we don't need. Do have a hit here as well. I'm going to have to start to take this one in. Okay, then we've got the tier 3 unit back up through here. Can charge this unit, so I'll do that. Got more units trying to get in around the other side, but we do actually have like the attacks with the plague. This is going to hurt me too much. Now I do have decisive command. And I forgot about this one. Decisive command is range 4. So if I go to there, or even there, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can actually hit either one of these. This one here seemed to have like the best effect with the blight blast. So let's go and do that. Oh no, it's hardly anything. I should have maybe gone with the Berserker again. It was a critical actually, it did do a bit of damage. So he's down to just slightly over 50%. And then we will have some of these other ones coming in to help out as well. Now we know that there's going to be units destroyed here. Now I'm going to line everything up this way. It can move around, but I don't think it will. So even though if I line all of these up, and so it can move... Actually no, I still can't use this now for a few turns, but it does have this melee strike, so I'm just got to assume that one of these will then be dominated. Let's just move this one across into here. Okay, then we've got these as well. Let's keep these so that this serpent can't do too much. I'll eat this food. I really can't do a hell of a lot. 2 shots there. So we've still got the tier 4 unit at the back there as well that we will have to sort of get into. I'll keep this one in sort of central. Alright, are any of these really worth it? Song of the Reckless. Fury of the Horde. I probably should have done this before we started. I'll do it at the start of the next one. I'll just cancel that. We'll end our turn. Oh, it is moving out. Damn it. It's going to move away. It's going to line us up. Oh, it's gone that way. Interesting. It's been dominated. Okay. The web. We've been slowed down now, unfortunately. It's a tricky one. Hi, Began. How are you going? We're starting again. As in, I think we're starting the whole thing again. I'll keep the same faction, but I think we'll change from hard to medium. I don't know how to break through this. I can still smack it, but it's not. It's hardly going to do any damage. I do have a hit here. Now, it's retaliation on miss. There's a 70% chance of hitting it, so we should be still okay here. Let's just do it. Tier 1s and 2s. We've got them all in through here. It's going to take me a few turns now to go and do anything with those. These units can just eat... Flora, actually way back over here. There was a retaliation strike coming back that way because of the serpent. It's a critical hit, that was good. That one's not terrible actually, I might go that way. This one's now becoming more of a threat. Actually we missed and killed the other one anyway, or hit the other one. This one here is just not going to be able to do much. I can still try to stun things. 15% chance of stunning it. Got to keep these coming back up. Let's have the hit. These won't. It's not all that powerful. We've just got to keep hitting this thing. We need to bring it down. You know, what's the bet? It gets healed up immediately. Figure 8. Where's the tier 4? Back over here. Wow, God, this is super, super strong. Has been immobilized. I don't want to kill this thing. I think I'll just sit back. So if we can kill off the other one, then this one will still stay alive. Now I do actually have... That will do damage, but not to my own units. So let's go and do that. That'll kill that one off. So we've destroyed that one. Okay, so we're pushing through it here a little bit. Spell ready to launch again. Not really thinking I need to use it just yet. Let's just end our turn. I wish I had a damage spell. Oh, what happened there? Lucky. So we've got this unit back, which is good. The charge strike there. I've also got this one here as well. The serpent. Bloody hell, they've killed everything. There's a warrior unit there. Oh, 2 misses. Terrible, terrible stuff. Get closer than this. I'm going to have to try to take this one on. We want to kill these off. It's been poisoned. Okay, I can kill that one off. You take a bit of a hit here, but that's okay. Okay, this one can now come in and start to attack the tier 4 unit. Lock that one in. 35%. Oh, there's a 75 there. Take that. This druid is now the bigger threat. Let's move this one up. And this one is now back under our control, so I'm glad I didn't actually destroy it when I had the chance. It may perform an important duty at some point. I might use the spell now, Fury of the Horde, and just help all of those there. All right, that'll do us. End our turn. Yeah, sacrifice. I don't know what it did there actually. Don't know what it did. We do have the advantage here though. Now this one should be able to kill this one off. It graze, but it's enough to kill it. Again, our hero, our leader has to survive this. Has to survive it. But no choice. We have to kill this thing off. Only 20% there, 90% there. Look, I'll take this flanking shot, I guess. I can do massive damage here. There's a bit of retaliation that does come back this other way. It really is just a matter of survival at this point in time. There's only 20% there, 90% back the other way. Let's just do this. So 90% from there, I'll take that. So then sunder its defense. Make it a bit easier for us. It's 50% with 2 shots. It's 50 with 2 there. So I don't have much else. Let's just move into this one. Okay, get some hits, please. Only 1 hit. It's close. We'll charge across here now. Take on the druid. And that will kill that one off. Good. And then we've got this thing, this one's surrounded as well. Alright. And we can just put a bit more pressure on here. It'd probably get away and then kill this unit off. I should have used the web. Oh, it's going to heal this unit up. I'm giving it morale. That's alright. That's okay. Oh, nearly got us. We are poisoned. So that one should die. Unless I can somehow save it. No, I can't. I can't. It can only do itself. Okay, we can kill that one off. Good. That one's done. A critical hit there was good. Okay, this warrior can come back in and do some big damage. I'm going to kill this thing off as fast as we can now. I'll open up the gap. I do have decisive command yet again. 1, 2, 3. I might be able to get through there. Ah, no, it won't do it. Won't do it. Okay, it doesn't quite make it in far enough. I thought I'd be able to squeeze it one more line out of it. That's as far as it'll go. Okay. Unfortunately, we've still got the attack here. And this one does get 2 shots there at 65. So just move in front of it, just so we don't get too much in the way of what it wants to do. That one's done. God, we've really suffered here. There we go. Got it. Wow, that was hard. We lost 4 units ultimately. A tier 2, a couple of tier 1s. We've now leveled up, which is good. We did get there in the end, but that was a hard one. That was a hard fight. So we'll close that one off. Now this is this confused me when I was testing the game. I was sort of rushing through things, so I'll read all the storyline stuff. Now we've got the True Shot, which I can actually equip. It's tier 4. It's an Elder Vamp. It can be done by Champion Wizard Kings or Elder Vampires, or a Spellblade, and we're a Spellblade along with the other ones at the top. Fires ranged projectiles at target enemy unit. True Shot, so plus 20% critical hit chance. They deal plus 20% damage. Cannot be used within enemy zone of control. I think I will grab that actually. So I'll go and open the hero screen, and we'll change this Feudal Longsword for a True Shot bow. So we'll just bring that one across, because he can change what he actually does have. So we'll confirm that one. He also has gone up another level. Now, we probably want to start to do things like the Experienced Leader, foraging training, things like this, rather than going back across here to the actual skirmisher type stuff. We also then have Fire Evoker, which is probably where we'll end up. So this one does deal some damage in a 1 hex radius, but I'm thinking the experience, we want to get our units leveled up as fast as possible, so we'll confirm that. We'll just close that one off for now. Here we go. So here we go. Story time, guys. Sit around and listen. Ghastly Revelations Aftermath. So with the Mistwalkers vanquished and the surviving Polari gather around you, curious and grateful, one of them, a mole, speaks up. We don't have any moles. We didn't pick any up in our random collection of forces. Friendly hero, you are our saviour, he calls out, shaking, looks like a she, or maybe a he. He calls out, shaking his hands in uncontrollable joy. The pale ones do us ill. See poor Maple here, got his paws scratched, and Sunshine's fur got all squeezed when she was snuffed into that awful cage. And then all the others, the mole peeks out at the scene of destruction, but quickly turns his head back, smiling again. Our rescue must be celebrated, he concludes with irritating elation. I love it. Do you fancy some honey brew and blackberry pies? Say nothing, baffled by the question. Here we go. So this is actually now the start of the of now moving into away from the rabbit hole, essentially. So a new shelter in this moment, and this is one that I did skip past last time, and it was and I was just really confused as to what happened. So in this moment, Dornusk joins the conversation. He is back to his happy self again, scurrying and chattering. A feast is good, he says, but not too soon. How would you feast without cup or spoon? And he does rhyme, so just be forewarned. A new shelter is needed, sturdy and tall, to work quick, when we dance at nightfall. Dornusk, a mole calls out in excitement. Come, let me cuddle your cheeks, you little snuggle bug. After an extensive hug, he continues, You're right, my friend. We cannot live in this rubble and must reach the surface. The pale ones have concealed the path upwards, but their magic is lifted. So, great hero, the male explains, turning back to you. We will shape our new home to your designs, the city in your honour. How should we adorn it? So Dornusk is now shifted back into a morning sprite again rather than the evening sprite. And your throne city, Whetstone, has been founded. So with rich quartz and gemstones from the Burrows Deeps, this will then give me 259 gold. With the enchanted mushrooms, which will give me 337 mana. Just looking at the situation at the top there, I'm thinking the gold is what we want. With the icons of retained Polari freedom, so in this case we get 71 Imperium. I've got 200 already, I don't need any more than that, so let's go for the gold. So this one we now get the city of Whetstone. And this did confuse me. Bang. There we are, we've got a city on the surface, Whetstone. It's already level 2, now, we now actually have, so the Warp Seasons is still in play for 5 more turns, with the season sort of just becoming really, really rampant. We're now going to start, so this area underneath here, you can see we're in the top right corner. If I go back under here, I'm in the top left corner underground. So this is sort of like a portal. It's not a direct It's like a magic portal, which moves us across. Everywhere else we find should just almost relate directly to where we do find it. Now we've got, I can start to sort of move underground because this is cool. All the mist has now gone, so the mist walkers are out of there. We do actually have our different units. Again, a lot of damage taken, so we want to get them up top and get everyone healed up. So we'll set production as well. Let's just move across though. Do we have any more movement? Only 4 there, 28 there. I will move these up. And enter, which brings me inside the area, which will then mean that we should have the yes. These will now start to heal up a bit. Move them across. So this is all sort of like randomly generated, but within an algorithm for the actual story. Orders required here again as well. I think I'll just keep that one with the main group for now. Actually, probably no, I won't actually. I will move it off eventually, but I can't move those. Set production at Whetstone. Now, what I like to do, we're now just playing standard Age of Wonders at this point in time. We do actually have both of these. We do need to clear off this particular little stack, which is this will be an easy one for us to sort of get rid of. So we will need to clear that one out to make use of this quarry. That now makes the quarry more important back over through here. So quarries give me extra draft, so we'll actually go and claim that one now. So when this one does come back through, we do actually now have that quarry will still kick in, even though this iron deposit is being protected by these units. The production in through here, if I just go back out, you can see again it's all misty and we're not seeing very far out. If we just go and have a quick look at the what we actually end up having around the place. So we have a farmland there, which will be the first thing we want to be getting, I think. We do actually have a gold deposit there as well. So we've got a gold vein. We'll be wanting that as well. So it'll be probably, when we come up, it'll be 1, 2, nothing there. 3 will give us that one through there. And we do actually have some stuff we can go and grab. But there's nothing much, there's not a real lot around us of great value. So in this case, I think it'll be farm, gold, and then a mana source. You can see we're making a little bit now with what we actually end up having. All right, so set production back in through here. So what I want is things that will then use the forester. So the workshop uses the farm, which we're getting the boost fairly soon. The vendor uses the farm as well. So both of those will be able to get fairly cheaply once we actually get the farm established. So the storehouse is a forester. That's a good one for us to start with. Library is also a forester. We do get the battle ritual site in through here as well, which gives me plus 10 mana income, plus 5 draft income. I can get this in 4 turns. Unlocks the ancestral seer hall back in through this other side. Yep, which is a good one. So I've already got that one boosted. And we do want to be building up a bit of an army now, like getting our replacements. Getting the mana, does that matter much? The storehouse is going to give me growth. I'm sort of thinking I'll go that way anyway. Let's just go and grab that. I can boost this thing along for 260. Let's also just go down into the getting these, so I can get another Pathfinder. And I think I'll actually, I'd never normally get the scout units, but in this case, the scouts are really quite useful now in the game with the extra movement. So we might start that way with them, and then go and get more of the warriors and sunderers. I can hurry recruitment for 120. I'll do that, and so we'll get another scout just so we can start to search things out, and then we'll go for another sunderer. I've got a fair few of these shield units, so we'll just go and grab that. We won't rush that one. Okay, that gives me the rushed unit in through here. Are there roads? Let's just turn that off. I'm not seeing any roads anywhere. Interesting. Well, let's go and get this gold stash. At least it gives us a reason to head down this way, I guess. And we'll just keep on sort of searching out. We've got fertile plains pretty much everywhere. Okay, so that's good. And we'll end our turn there. So we're into the game, guys. We've survived the initial stuff. Here we go. The siege of the Burrow Downs. In the early misty morrow, a bloodied Polari errant appears before you in great distress. Leading her into your new court, she quickly relates her ill tidings. Master Hero, word of your heroic arrival spread quickly after our Polari kin. The Polari are sort of like the goat kin and the rabbit kin. Return to their burrows, heaves the poor bloody creature. But there most found our refuge besieged, I tell you. Oh woe that sinister disciple of the dark Fey Lords are now after our valiant leader, Mr. Hambinger. Which I'll talk about all of these things in just a second, with a vengeance. For he, after freeing himself most dashingly from their clutches, became the champion of our struggles. So Hambinger is no doubt now in charge of the Polari. So the Polari, not much known about the Polari, the report. So these are sort of like a combination of different animals. Again, just think Watership Down, but with a bit more of a dark taint to it. Hambinger is an interesting one. This was the you've not met this ruler yet. Hambinger is from Age of Wonders. It may be from the really early Age of Wonders, like 1, but he was definitely in Age of Wonders 3. He was I'm pretty sure he was the character that brought in the, I forget which DLC it was, but it was a DLC that for me wrecked the game. And I stopped playing it for a couple of months after that DLC with Hambinger came in. So I do not like Hambinger personally. I have a personal grudge against him. He was I'm pretty sure he was the halfling that brought in the luck mechanic of Age of Wonders 3 and sort of started my hatred of the halflings in these games. So Hambinger is not someone that I personally really want to be too close to. Anyway, we'll see what actually happens in the story. And then we've got the Dark Fey Lords. So this is the Duatha back and through here. So shrouds of mystery surround the Duatha Lords of the Fey realm Duatha. For all that they've known, they are very protective of the land. So this is what we've already been sort of fighting at this stage. Occasional evidence that their arcane powers may outmatch those of the Godir, but never have the Duatha been known to leave their realm Duatha. So we're sort of in Duatha now, is what my understanding of where we actually are. So anyway, you gain a wild speaker. So this is when will give us conjure animals, unleash the beast. So again, it's going to be very animalistic, the actual run that we're doing, of the browsing Polari. Now these are goatkin. It is goatkin. That's what we have, but I'm sure we had some rabbits. And I think we ultimately will end up with some molekin as well. Turn to Danusk and demand further explanation. Another event will show. So Melina's Whim. This is a unique Pantheon quest. So this is so we now need to find Hambinger, the halfling. So Dornas giggles as you turn to him for answers. The truth was known, the path was shown. Ham still needs rescue. Is this not so? When Ham has come to Duatha lands, the Fey Lords did bind him, twitters Dornask. They shackled him, they brought him to trial with mockery in mind. But yea, behold, our Gessidae wished that Ham might escape, so touched was him by Melana's sweet, to lead the Polari scrape. Melania, oh Melania, my mistress, our divine, she it is who Dornask made to seek you out in time. So I don't know who that is. Our Gessidae, as the Duatha and the Mistwalker's servants became a greater threat to the Godir of Magehaven, the general interest of the Fey realm Duatha was rekindled, since old lore might expose the Duatha unknown weaknesses. The search through ancient scriptures and chronicles revealed that once a circle of Duatha has existed on Duatha, and more importantly, that the Duatha may not be the only lords of the Fey. So this is actually, I think, the good Fey. So this is after the terrible disasters unleashed by the Unmakers, the Archons began to establish the circles of Dioge. So Dioge, yeah, that'll do. Blah 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 blah. Yep. So anyway, this may be myths about the Gesidae. Okay, these are we've got the Duathidae, which are the sort of like the shadow creatures of this realm, and I guess the Gesidae are the good ones, the good Fae, which I'm assuming Dornusk is one of them. And it looks like somebody, Millennia must be the mistress that is actually in charge of the good Fae. So by channeling Duatha's dreams, Ham arose in Millennia's whim, urges Dornusk. He must not fail. We must prevail. Ere the Duathidae take him. So if Hambinger is defeated, the mission is lost. Damn it! So so that is part of the story. We have to actually help Hambinger no matter what. So my hands are tied, guys. I'm sorry, but I can't go on a halfling killing spree here. Okay, so we've got accept this quest in full support of the Polari cause. We do get Imperium, we get a mystery bonus. All units controlled by you increase morale for 12 turns, or accept this quest reluctantly. So we still get Imperium, we get mystery bonus, but we do pick up 19 more Imperium this way. And look, I want to play it. The rat. We chose the rats for a reason. The rats are here because they want to selfishly sort of take their own thing. So I will play the story as much as I can into there. So I'm going to go into accept this quest. We'll go that way into that side. So Prince Sale is saying, "Oh wow, people still play this." Yes, they do. It's the best game ever made. Oh, these are the various cities. There you can see now we've got different underground cities around the place. So we now actually have boroughs besieged. So the defensive lines of the rebellion are holding. If Hambinger is defeated, the mission is lost. So we've got 4 that we need to defend. So Clawforge, Hopplingberg, Hooftop, and Tunnel Watch. Now we don't know anything about these. These are all part of the burrowing Polari. Enemy strength in Ham's throne domain, so I'm guessing Ham must be in here, I would assume. Millennia's whim, so we need to then find Hambinger. So I'm not sure who Millennia is. Anyway, that we'll find out soon enough, I guess, as we start to sort of meet the other denizens of the world. So 25 Cats is saying, yeah, lots of high quality DLC, expanding gameplay, replayability. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a great game. Great game. So anyway, let's keep on going. So we've got the, so we'll just keep on, I don't think I'll rush down into the mission area just yet. Let's just keep on exploring and expanding. I'm looking for unusual shapes like this, but that is not what I'm looking for, I don't think. I'm trying to find the Shrouded Isles, and so I've got a ruin over there. What I really do want is these watchtowers. So I will sort of send off different units in different directions. And I'm looking for sort of unusual, you can see that there's like bone areas back and through there as well. Just things that are close to whetstone. There's another tower down that way. Before I charged off in that direction, I should have really looked for these towers. There's one there, which is sort of where we're heading. That's the edge of the map there. So this valley in this way. Could be ocean. No, I think it's going to be a valley. Then back up this other side, there'll be a major location that we can get hold of. I'm not seeing this one here. Does interest me, but I think we'll actually go down and with our scout units just take these just so we can see what's going on. Still no roads anywhere. Bring these across. Okay, get the Lost Queen's Crypt in through that side. We've got a force protecting that particular area there as well. There's some loot there, which is good. I will actually take the scout out from here. Now we do want to go and claim this as well at some point. We still have to get rid of the Mistwalkers from there. And we'll then move this one off to pick up Where was it? This one here. And in the meantime, we'll just get our army ready and we'll just start to clear out the area around Whetstone with the rest of the forces once they heal up. It's going to take a few turns here. I think I'll start, because we've got this one, when does Whetstone actually end up coming good? One more turn. So I'll probably want to get this one before I do anything else. So I will move across just to sort of get ready, but I want to keep inside the territory just so we get the healing. This is the wild speaker. Just keep that one there, and then we'll bring the other force up as well. Hang on, why can't we change what we had there? Bring that as well. Alright, so these guys will heal up fairly quickly. Let them sort of continue on for a little while. We'll end our turn there. T5 Cats saying this part of the map is genius. You know where things are in general, but what exactly? Yeah, it is good actually. I like the way that they've done the fog of war in this game. A few other games are doing that now as well, which is nice. What sort of damage have we got in here? Only 305. Still got a little bit of damage that we need, a little bit of danger there. So that one's 300, this one is 400. So we've got more than double the actual group, so we might as well just go and kill it off, I think. They're all pretty healthy. They will both actually come back into this one. Yeah, everything's just moving at the same rate, so it won't really matter that much. Unfortunately, we've got this one that's here. I will just auto and just see what actually happens. Yep, that's okay. I'll accept that. We took a bit more damage there. Just kind of close that one off. Got a wizard bow. This is only a tier 1. Not really going to be all that great, so we'll just take the reward. And we'll start to move this one back up, but we should, Whetstone, we should actually, yeah, we can Whetstone annex another province, so we want to grab this one, and we want to farm here. The farm will then, just to, if you're sort of newish to the game, what we're trying to do here is, in Whetstone, is to boost things along. When we boost something, we get it a lot faster. So this one here, for example, is 6 turns and 60 gold to build a vendor and a workshop. These are boosted when we have one farm. So I need to build a farm to get that boost. So if I just go back into Whetstone and then just go and build the farm in here, I get an extra bonus because of this pastures. And so the actual location here, this farm, is actually worth 10, like we've got 10 in through here as well. So this is a province of Whetstone. We do have grasping vines. Units in the province suffer living forest. Okay, so that's okay for. So this is again just a fey treatment that's happening in the game itself. So we get a little bit extra there because of the pastures. So we end up with plus 20, and this then gives me better growth. But if I go back into here now and have a look, these are now boosted. So I now get them in 4 turns, and it costs me a third less. So it's a bit cheaper to go do that one. We do want to get to the Town Hall 2 as fast as we can. We need 5 population for that one. I can spend Imperium to boost this along. And I might just go and do that, just so we can sort of keep on sort of smashing our way through this. So we'll go to that. When I get the next population, I can then sort of go and pick up another area. And I'm going to be wanting this one here ultimately with a gold mine. So let's go and build that one up. So there's a stack of knowledge, which we'll get. We're trying to get spawn. We're going to get that in 2 turns anyway. So we'll start to bring this one across. We're inside now our territory, which means that everyone will sort of heal up a little bit. So it's still struggling. We're now push back the borders. It is ocean. Okay, we did have ocean through there. Not seeing much down there that we have to really concern ourselves with. Again, that's protected there. So I think we'll sort of move up, back up this top area and just sort of explore more up this way. There's nowhere to be able to sort of see things much from back up that other side. Let's go out to this watchtower. There is a road there that will connect something else up. But we'll take the watchtower if we can. There's some mana for us. We'll grab that now while we're passing. And so this is all within our territory. So I'll just move it onto that hill and just wait for the other force to get close. So we can then sort of go in with both of those. Where you are. Okay, end our turn there. One more turn we get the Sunderer. So this is another safe battle. I'll just do a quick save. We heal up faster from within the borders. All right, so this is Seeds of Doubt, a tortured-looking floral singer and its minions gape at your army. Wordless, the vacant beings shuffle towards you, their limbs and features wrapped in grasping vines. Leaves shudder and bark creaks in silent supplication, but they make no otherwise hostile movements. Will you grant them mercy or will you attack? So prune these shrubs or let them grow or discover how exactly to harvest their vines and allow them to leave afterwards. Now we lose 9 knowledge per turn for 6 turns. We're making 60 per turn. We receive a heap of food, which gives me more growth, which I think I'm going to take this one here. I don't really want to play good, just thematically. But if I can get out of these fights, I will. So let's just do this. So we now have benefit of the gold mine. And we'll now move across this way. and hit this one. So that'll give me all of the areas now. This will be the last of the areas that are just inside this iron deposit. That's everyone. So we'll just go in and auto battle this one. Yep, nice and easy. We'll close that one off. And we'll now move down. So this is our border here, so I'll just move down towards the next fight, which will be next turn. I won't take it just yet. We'll just let everyone heal up for 1 turn inside our territory. Your Empire Development skill is available, so we can actually now go and grab some of these growth areas through the nature. We also have ocean. Now, basic seafaring, we have come across that large lake, but we don't really need to go on it at this point in time. I'm assuming we're going to be needing to be digging, like excavation at some point. We do actually have fruitful integration through here. Fanning or absorbing cities takes -2 turns. That's a good one. We've got 209. Then we also have food infrastructure. Food city structures cost -25% gold and production to build. I think we'll probably end up using... We do want to go and get another city fairly soon, actually. In fact, we really should try to do that within 2 turns. That's not going to happen, of course. These are both pretty cheap. I'll grab that one for now. Oh, it's incompatible with food infrastructure. Damn it, I actually would prefer that one. Oh well, we're stuck with it now. I didn't realise that was an either or. Whetstone produced storehouse, so now we actually have boosted workshop, which will give me draft and production, which will move things along. At the moment I've got a pretty healthy gold, so, and I've actually now got the town hall is also boosted, which is something that I do want to be getting. as soon as I can, really. This one will allow me to get the much better units as well. So it'll allow me to get my tier 2 unit. So I'll grab that one first. 3 turns for that one. Now I can hurry the production up of that one. Let's do that. That then allows me now to start to look at what we can do. We can get the Fury, and we can also get the War Shaman. The Fury is what I really want. A ranged unit back in through here. So we'll go and throw another one of those into the mix. We'll go back into what we can then go and build. So when we get a tier 2 settlement, we then have other things open up for us. Now, at the moment, our morale is neutral at -5. It's going to get worse and worse. I think I'll go to the workshop just to start to get more production, which will allow me to build things faster in the city. So let's just go that way. And we will be wanting the vendor as well. The Battle Ritual Site, again, another good one for us. Maybe we'll go that one next. Yeah, let's just leave it there. Okay, so we've got a few different things now on the way, so that's all good. And we do want to go and get this one next to get the mana coming back in, get that conduit. There's another underground lair back in through that other side, so we'll see what we can find under there. I think we'll just keep on sort of scouting our way up, pushing back this fog if we can. More gold over here. So we're looking for another second city location. Hasteberries there would be good. It's going to be a little bit tricky for us initially. We've got haunted halls. We've got a lot of good stuff on here. Let's just follow this road along now and just see what else we can dig. Although we do actually have another watchtower up there. But I'll take this stash. Lindarton. Hi Nightia, saying one pop sounds interesting. I'm not sure. Began's gifted a Tier 1 tub to Sapio. There we go. So thank you, Began. That's very much appreciated. Yeah, T5 Cats are saying better than starting with a wall of black. It is nice being able to sort of just get a bit of a feel for it, for what's around you. Now we should be looking for the ways through. Actually, there's another one down in here. This is like, I don't like to explore and trigger things too early, but yeah, I'll just move on up. Move on up this way. Spell ready to cast. We now have Spawnkin. This is going to makes the target race smaller and more numerous, so we will actually go and grab that one. Makes them more powerful. Our rulers level up again. So we do actually have the XP, while Army Leader, all non-hero units have a negative 20% base upkeep, which is good. Regeneration is good. I think I'll go the Fire Evoker though now. Confirm that one. So we are leveling up. And really what I should be doing is bringing forces across to get the experience with this particular group. Might take these 2 tier 2s across into there. Gives me like a full stack. Alright, let's hit this one. Just auto this one. We can't have that. Retry. Unfortunately. So Big and saying, I want to play this new DLC so bad, but I'm almost finished with an awesome Keeper RL run and want to publish the dungeon. Oh, okay. Your Keeper RL's a great game. Now these serpents have really been a problem for us. Excuse me. We've got entwined thralls in through there, and we do actually have a griffin here as well. We shouldn't really having too much trouble in through this other side. I think, not sure if that will then make its way across the middle. It's probably going to end up coming back down this other side. Let's take the serpent on first. We don't have a real lot of protection here. We'll just keep these back a little bit. Conjure animal. I've got some crocodiles. Okay, that'll do us. And our turn there. Two shots there. Just take that with these with this archery. Oh, I should have saved up this one. Give myself a second shot. I don't know where that is. I can actually give that one momentum, but I won't do it just yet. This thing's holding back a little bit. Interesting. Yeah, it can fly. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to move too far to smash this thing. Just get that one started. Almost got that one down, that's good. Oh, critical hit, and that did bring it down. Awesome. Only 50% chance here. What else do we have in here? Morning Boon. Regeneration, we don't really need it. Now I can kill that one off. So let's kill this one off with this one first. And I really only have, like it's only one shot there. Yeah, we'll start to do some damage in here, this protector unit. So let's go and bring this one down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can actually give this one now another turn. Working a bit better. Bring the crocodile back around. And kill it off with our with this unit here. Nice. Just leave it where it is. Just got the one unit left. So units will start to get stronger and stronger over time. This one should just kill it straight off. Yep, there we go. It's got it. Good. Now we've got resistant mass. This gives me a couple of extra resistance. So we'll open up the hero screen here and pop that one on. So we've now cleared out everything we needed to there. We do actually have, there's some sort of spawner in here, maybe more Mistwalkers. So we'll build up the army a bit before we take that one on. There's more gold down this way. This might be another good spot for a city back out here. You sort of see that the borders run to there. There's a cartographer's tent there. It's good in here too, and the hasteberries would be a nice addition for us. It's all good actually. It's good everywhere. So I think, which direction should we head? We do have swampland there. There'll be more Mistwalkers back in this other side, I think. Might settle out this way. Yeah, might make this my next city. Okay, we've got the Sundra now. Again, we've got a little bit to heal up there. What about this one here? This one, I mean, it's going to be a little bit behind, but let's just move it out this way. So we're sort of going to have to leave our territory, which means that the you'll see this will drop when we go outside. Yeah, see, it's hardly healing up at all. In fact, it's not healing up at all. Living forest. Okay, so what does living forest give us? Yeah, -5 hit points per turn. Wow, okay. That's why we're not healing. So the living forest actually is, it damages units. Whetstone produce Sundra. Okay, that's good. We've got the Fury now coming. We can grab yet another province. Well, this one does actually have forces on it. And we've got another one out this way as well. Great that side. It is more these style of things that we want to be getting with the gold mine. The gold vein is occupied, but I think we'll actually just head out this way. We also have, this one is good for us. Another quarry. It's an infestation province. We'll just click on OK. We will have to clear that out. Yeah, it's a Mistwalker camp back over through there. So we will have to clear that one out as well. But this one is already clear, so we do actually have more things we're going to be able to sort of build with our units. Spawnkin has now come through. We'll select new research. Now we've got Blaze of the Horde. So target enemy unit suffers 25 fire damage. Yeah, that's the one. I think we've got to unleash the Rawhounds at the start of the battle. Gain 6 Warhound units on the attacker's side, and so this is a siege project. Is this a good one as well? But I think we want this one here. Now we're doing the Spawnkin anyway. That's actually okay. So everything is sort of leveling up, but we do want to get our second city established as fast as possible. So we will actually move this one. I could just send out this one unit, and then just leave the others to deal with the Mistwalker camp. But I think we'll build up before we sort of do that one. So a bit of a look around. Might have a look underground. Now that's a we've now hit this Safewood, which is a independent city up in the top corner there. So these are avians. So Guildmistress Danira Copperhead of the Free City of Safewood greets you with some curiosity. Legendary George Bonemauler. It is rare for Safewood to meet an ascended champion like you. Nonetheless, we ask that you respect our territory and independence of Safewood. So give one of our Whispering Stones, which we will do. So let's see. We will actually give that to them. Give the Whispering Stone. So Pact of Cooperation will come in 10 turns. So we do want to get vassals. This will be important to us. And here's one of the. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for these things. We're looking for. Ultimately, once we take one, we'll need 3, and so so this is actually this is important. This is an ancient obelisk. It's a resource node. So an archaic monument pulsating with magic and engraving with secrets. So it's not occupied, but this is actually the. This takes us into the Shrouded Isles. So when we find these things. So we're heading in the right direction now. We have a bronze there as well. So this isn't too bad where we are. Okay, what we'll do is just go back up again. There's no real point looking around under here. We found what we needed to find. There's a road that now leads off as well. The Guardian Tree is a gold, which is going to be a hard one for us to go and take. I'll just keep everyone close by, just in case we want to sort of zip off in a different direction. Let them heal up. I'm just going to grab myself a drink of water. I'll be right back. Oh, it's now turned into summer. Okay, so Court of Summer. While the heat of summer bedazzles your thoughts, your inner eye perceives visions of a macabre scene. So you see long lines of frightened captives climbing the winding stairs, hewn into an ancient rock formation. As they reach the last plateau, the Mistwalkers force their victims to enter a mist-flooded basin. Once the last captive has entered, the mists of a dark Fey song swells, while stone-carved effigies of the 4 Duathidae rise like columns from the ground until they tower above them all. O cunning regents upon Winter's Bloom's throne, the leader of the Mistwalkers calls out, render your judgment upon these unwilling offerings. So observe the outcome of this trial, unable to intervene. So we've got sort of like the Fey spirits are being sort of assaulted here. Here they are. Doomed to die. These are the Mistwalkers. The eyes of the effigies of the Duathidae light up as the ominous voices pronounce a single word, unworthy. From the mouth of each effigy, a stream of butterflies emerges, coalescing into one colourful swarm, encircling the basin. The mists within begin to waft more violently. Like seething lava, the screams of terror and anguish can be heard. When the butterflies disperse at last, the basin is empty, but the mists have changed colour, dyeing a disturbing lavender, flowing into the effigies as if the Duathidae are absorbing the life force captured within. Now, the lavender colour is sort of used in Age of Wonders usually for either dark forces or for like the purpley ones, or for magic. The Duathidae have siphoned the life from all captives, bestowing part of the reaped power upon their disciples. So the result, all units, okay, we now get to meet everyone sort of, that is now we're going to be up against. So all units of Lobelia Greyfang, now it's going to say we haven't met them, very hard AI, that's interesting. They gain 400 experience. So Kana Crump, the Twin Eater, is also someone we haven't met yet. Sorin Boltwing is, you've not met this ruler yet as well, and Arachna, the Spider Queen, is also we haven't met yet. These are all, Arachna is the only one I'm actually aware of. Arachna has been around since at least Age of Wonders 2. And Arachna may even be Age of Wonders 1. I can't remember exactly what her thing is, but she'll be more evolved than what she was back in just a standard game. So there's sort of like these things have taken on a whole other sort of like, progression when we come up and meet these. Let the visions fade. So our enemies are picking up lots and lots of advantages. It's going to be a hard run. So we need to really have a strong army, and we need to be able to then support that strong army. Provinces being pillaged. Whoa, here they go. So we do have Mistwalkers coming in by the looks of things. These are tier 4s again. Mistwalker, yeah, Magic Fighter, Stormbringers. We do actually have the hero now is going to be joining us, so respond to hero's offer to join. So this will be Sapior. So we have the Feathered Miners. I definitely want to be keeping rats. So I want to make sure that we end up with whatever benefit we end up with. I want to make sure that the rats are the ones that get it. So I won't even consider these Death Knights and Defenders. Defender is not really what I'm looking for. Battle Saint would be okay. Ritualist probably even better. The Ratty Barbarians. These are only level 1. The other ones start at level 3. These are coming from the other city. But I think... So Bragg the Beacon. It's Prospecting Governor. Yeah, that'll do, I think. So in this case, wow, that's a small orb. What is it? A frost orb. A tiny one. A tiny little frost orb. I've never seen it. Like, I think it's... I don't know why it's that small. Anyway, it shouldn't be that small. So Bragg the Beacon ends up being a... so this one is a Ritualist. So I think I will recruit this one just because we're going to end up with a lot of fighter units. We need some heavy hitters from like magic or ranged units. The Battle Saint probably would have been okay as well. Anyway, we've got this unit here. We've only got 2 turns to go back and clean this up. I'm going to move everyone else back to go and do this. And this one here, if we just go back in and adjust appearance. This is Sir Sapior. It was Sapior, wasn't it? That had redeemed that one. I'll just check. Yes, it is Sapior. Sapior the Beacon. Fine, reset. Accept the changes. Oh, hang on. Thought reset was a strange thing. We'll accept those changes there. Alright, so we can change the orb. No, we can't. That's pretty much what we have. But that's okay. The frost orb is not really what I want. I will find other things as we progress. God, that is tiny. It's absolutely tiny. Anyway, we'll close that one off. And so this particular group will... So Sapir will then go and join up this area. So be part of that particular force. And we'll move this one in as well. So it gives me a bit, but it's still going to be a hard fight. But I need to get more cities established. So if I move out to here, yeah, so I'll just keep on sort of going across here with the Jord. Didn't realise these were either or. Research skills and unlock units cost minus. Okay, and then we've got the summon spells cost minus 25% casting points. Don't know if either one of those are not really what we want. Yeah, it looks like that's actually you either get one or the other. Okay. This looks like it's changed in that case. This is new. I'm guessing it's base game. I'm going to get this one now. Let's just go and unlock that one now. Yeah, these aren't either or. So this is it. This is really cool, actually. Yeah, there's that is definitely new. Definitely new. Signature skill is now available. Now we've got chaos or nature. So we've got inspiring, killing, searing strikes, nature. We've got blight strikes and pack leader. Pack leader, while army leader, all animals in your army have flanker. We will end up with these. We will end up with animals, I'm sure of it, just based on the nature of this particular story realm. But chaos, inspiring killer, double morale bonus, and then searing strikes. We will end up there as well, but I think I'm going to go nature. So select that one there. And we've got one more that we can then go and do. We've got this one through here. We've got the pack leader. Actually, sorry, that is the one that we can then go and pick up. So we end up with extra hit points there anyway. Blight strikes. Neither of those are really all that valuable to me at this point in time. I have either get this one, devastating evocation. It deals 24 fire damage, which is nice. Or cascading evocation. Fire evocation cascades to adjacent enemy units. Is repeated. That's good as well. That's going to do a lot of damage across the board. Let's go that way. We're still doing okay with the gold. I could actually go this way now and get this less upkeep, but we're sort of on our own. It's got to be adjacent. I think I'll go this way. Alright, Sever's redeemed a character. Okay, so no heroes available just yet, but will be soon, in about 10 turns, I think. So we'll confirm that. Alright, so Jord is getting up there, which is great. Leave them. What I might do is 152, I will actually take this. And I will go and grab another Fury. Now, just getting the balance right. I've got one protector there. 2 protectors in here. I can use the Sunderers as protection units if I need to. I'll keep them sort of where they are in that case. I'll bring the Fury down this way. Right, so we'll just get them, just for this next fight, we do need to be on top of this. So yeah, Tranquility Pool. So special areas there as well. This one's still injured from the fights underground. Oh, there's another one over there. I didn't want to get that one. I wanted to get the one that was up here first. Okay, keep that one there. Okay, we've discovered Mist Falls. Alright, so this is, so provinces adjacent to this landmark gain extra food and mana. Okay, this is cool. A city with 3 provinces adjacent to this landmark gains recruitment. Tier 1, 2 and 3 Fey units. There are already 3 cities around here. These will be part of the enemy forces. So that is, I don't want to go too close to that then in that case. So let's not trigger them just yet. They'll be the capital cities, I think. Sorry, let's getting other things there. Opponent's still moving. I think we're going to need Hambinger to help us out. I think we're going to have to start to search underground fairly soon. Well, this is about where I want to be. Let's just turn on the provinces so we can sort of see the borders. Like that one there is doesn't have anything inside it. But if I set up the city here, we end up with ultimately with haste berries. Once we get that one clear, build an outpost. And so this will then ultimately be where we end up going. Just bring them up through there. This is a tricky one. This Mistwalker camp is already spawning out these different units which are now attacking us. I probably shouldn't have grabbed that. Yeah, so I can actually... This is a very even battle again. Oh, what do we do? Do we just let it go? I don't have enough to bring in another force just yet. I prefer them not to be able to take things on like this, but I need to get stronger. This is a tricky, really tricky one. Mistling there with Misty Strikes. These guys here are Stormbringers. So Tyrannithal saying, why are the enemy forces so strong so early? Because I'm playing on hard mode. That's why. I'm sort of thinking I probably should start again on medium mode. Or, you know, like just not play on hard. I just went straight for hard. When I'm usually testing the games, I play on easy just so I can quickly rush through things. And even then, it was still difficult on easy. It wasn't easy. Easy wasn't easy. I think this is too difficult. I don't know what to do here. I don't know whether to start again, to be honest. Well, like before we go too far into it. Maybe I do. What do you guys reckon? Let me know in the chat if you'd prefer me to, because I can't see us. Like we still haven't even met the enemies yet. Like we've still got a lot to do. Like with this big area down in here. Where our real enemy is in here. If it's I don't think I can do hard. I think hard's going to be too hard. I think I'm going to have to go back to medium. So I think I will do that actually. I think I will start again. I'll rush through what we have. So at least we've sort of seen what hard mode looks like, I guess. So let's go and surrender. I won't use the cheat to have a look at different things. So we'll call that one a fail, but we'll give it another go. So you've surrendered. Okay, well, it's only 12 turns, so it's hardly anything really. We can see the different groups. I don't want to have a look at that either. Let's just not look at too many spoilers. Yeah, Shmala's saying medium is giving me a run for my money. Yeah, let's do medium. Now, we will only received 55 points there, so we didn't get too far into what we were doing there. I mean, it is a level 3, so it is a hard one. Like it's not an easy one to play anyway. So we'll start this one, Burrow Downs again. This is Watership Down again. So we'll just go and I will read. I think I'll read everything again, if you guys don't mind. So it ends up becoming more of a story type thing. We'll just go select. And I chose hard. I'll just go to normal. So we'll just play it in normal mode. And so this one is one where we actually have Burrowed Realm. So this is where the hills are common, mountain province features are rare. Free cities only exist in the underground, so that again underground exploration is going to be important. Warped seasons, which we saw there before again as well. Mistwalker incursions we saw as well. And the incredible Shrouded Isles. This is really for me the gem of this particular area. Now, Began's redeemed a character as well, so I'll have to queue you guys up, and it's probably going to take a fairly long time before you get one. I've really, Sapio has got to be given the first of them, of course. So we'll just go next. I say of course because that is now. Which one was George, wasn't it? Do we want to change anything? That wasn't the one, was it? It was definitely George. George Bone Mauler. Let's just go and edit George's forces a little bit.
What is your people's force?
So I'll keep the spiders, the Weaver spider mounts, back into here. We'll select. So we'll select the Ratkins. These have got the overwhelming tactics. I wonder if there are better ones for us. Offense. In this case, underground may be a good one. But let's not bother with it. Defense back up through here. Elusive sort of works for these. It's not really all that much. Fire, no. I'm trying to keep it thematic as well. Quick reflexes. It sort of works. Utility is adaptable. It's the XP, so we get non-hero units gain plus 30 experience from combat. I think that's fine. I'm happy enough with that one. And then we've got our mounts through here as well, and these are worth 2 points. So that's okay. Look, I'll keep them where they are. Just confirm those. Select.
What is their origin culture?
We went with Barbarian, but everyone else is Barbarian in this world. I'm sort of feeling that we should maybe move off to something else. Maybe we go with Primal. And and go with the Ash Sabertooth. Oh, we're not going to find Ash, are we? The Maya Crocodile may be the way to go. Bestowing benefits of your starting the swamp provinces, favoured terrain. Sepio saying spiders, or tunneling spiders. People worship the tunneling spider, bestowing benefits of your culture. Starting the underground and with excavation, underground cities gain +1 province and X range. Yeah, okay, I like it. Let's do it. Tunneling spider is going to be the style that we actually end up having. So there we go. That's interesting. We've got two nature ones that we can actually go with there. So select the tunneling spider. Great choice there, Sapio. For the team, thank you. So Began saying, so this is medium. Yes, this one's now we've gone from hard to medium. So we'll see how we go with this. I mean, we nearly didn't even make it past the initial area, but I can see we're not going to make it very far into the game, no matter what. Now we do have prolific swarmers. Cities require -10 food for gaining a new population. It means our city will grow fast, which I'm happy with. But are we happy with apex predators? You know, I don't think I want that one now. But I still wouldn't mind Ruthless Raiders. The nearest cities gains 3 gold and 3 draft per tier of units killed after successful combat. Maybe we go that way, Ruthless Raiders. It's sort of, that's probably more in keeping with what we're doing anyway. The different types of units we're going to end up with, if we have a quick look at the actual culture itself. So we can go across to units, and then we can choose the primal culture back and through here. And we can then sort of see, we can even change what the look of it does look like, but we've got the Protector in tier 1. The Spirit Tracker is the is our scout unit with a bow, which is good. Primal Data is another good one as well. This one's just got a blowgun and does a bit of damage there, disengaging shot there as well. Protector though is melee strike. That's fine. Protector's what they do now. This has got the Maya Crocodiles boon again. I can change this somewhere, but I forget where here. So we go with tunneling spider. These are the advanced settings. The forms, I can go with ratkins. So we end up sort of seeing what we see through here. Major, we don't have, eventually we'll get some of these, but I'm not sure which ones we'll end up going for. Minor, we will end up with the which one was it? Spawnkin, so we'll end up sort of with the smaller groups, but anyway, that's going to be sort of what we end up looking like. So this is essentially going to be who we end up going for with the tunneling spider boon back in through this other side. So yeah, this is pretty cool actually. Yep, so this is actually this is going to be fun. Primal Charger back in through here. We do actually have like a charging unit is our tier 2, and an animist in through this other side as well. Spiritual healing, which is good. So we do actually have a healer, a basic healer unit. This is cool stuff. So that's going to work. And then we have the Ancestral Warden is going to be a polearm unit as our tier 3 ultimately. Yep, I like it. I like it. So that's actually this is such a good way to just evaluate things very, very quickly.
What defines their
So let's go and select that one.
Choose your first tome.
Now we went with Tome of the Horde last time as well, and we ended up with some things in here which weren't that great right from the very, very start. There are some of these, like Houndmaster is going to be a really good addition. But do we start here, or do we start somewhere else? The one I always really like, I find this one, it just helps so much, is this one here, Tome of the Tentacle. Getting the Constrictors, and getting the Tendril Labyrinth, and getting the Conjure Tentacle as well. These for me are just so good. But I think we're going to be playing thematically, so let's go back to where we were. Where was it? Evolution, Roots, Beasts, Zeal. Even Beast sort of works. Just a bit further back. Yeah, it was. There it is. I think we'll go Tome of the Horde. That sort of works from the theme of what we're doing. So let's go and select. And I do like what we've got, so we'll just go back with our champion again. Select.
Reveal yourself.
And yeah, so we've still got the same Spellblade, Tyrant Sword and Shield I'm happy with. Everything is the same as what we had there last time, so that's actually fine. Race will be the same as well. So that's actually okay. Different lighting change, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Select.
Your journey.
This will be Warlord. I'll change the name here again. Bone Mauler I like. Warlord, what else do we have? Shaman, Spirit Warden. Okay, Spirit Warden. And Ratty Barbarians I like. And Whetstone. I think we'll just regenerate a few of these. Little Spring. Martin. Elderhurst. Feral Dell, I like that one. Scrap Bone Mauler, that's a good one. So that will be good. We'll overwrite this one. Scrap's a good rat name, isn't it?
While the Great Umbral War raged on, exhausting Mage Haven's Godia and their allies, other forces
Because we looked at this yesterday, I might skip past this
stirred in the
and
shadows. The
just get into
Mistforces
it.
had become more active.
And I'll do summaries. So this is going to be our guide. This is Dornusk.
Was scarce.
I mean, you look at we did actually listen to all the stuff yesterday just for the setup, but so we'll sort of skip past some of these storylines until we sort of get into it. But let's just get through the rabbit hole now as fast as we can. Hi Star Mage, how you going? And hi to anybody else that's joined us as well. So this, again, what I love about this is that we now are, like, we can find out sort of where we are on the map. We've got Tone of the Horde through here, that's all okay. Fury of the Horde and Ancestral Harmony as a starting magic. That's useful. If Fury the Tunneling Spider is active, heal twice the amount. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, that's good. Fury of the Horde, not so much. I mean, I should use it more. Down the rabbit hole. So still befuddled with the flurry of sensations within the Fey Fissure. So the Fey Fissure is how we're entering this world. It is literally the pathway to the Fey realm of Duatha. So we're moving from wherever we were through this portal. And the portal, part of the portal is this mist rabbit hole that we find ourselves in. Your tutoring voice of your Fey guide, Dornusk, prancing around you. No time to sleep, no time to peep, make haste, blah, 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 blah. I won't read all this because we read it yesterday. So we end up with, while you have no throne city, you must protect your ruler at all costs. So we end up with an Ancestral Warden is going to give us a tier 3 polearm unit. Don't know if I want that one as such. A Fiendish, the Nightmare unit is a now this is a fiend. It's not an animal, so it's a shock. It's not going to. We can't use it as an animal unit. It is a shock unit, and my trusted companion Dandelion, Vampire Spader, Matriarch. That sort of works. This is a new one, so I think we'll go this one. I think we have to do this one, don't we? Really? There we go. It's already a bit different. Again, just telling him to lead the way at this point in time. So he's leading us down the rabbit hole. This is where we have to get to. And did we start over this side? Yeah, we did start over this side last time. But you can see there the layout is now different to what we had there before, a little bit. Like it's actually now, so it's got like a different sort of aspect to it. We've got our leader here. We've got the Vampire Spider Matriarch back down this other side. We've got spawn hatchlings that's going to be useful. Now, I'm not sure who can see clearly. Yes, it is Dornusk. Dornusk can see through the mist. So I might as well use Dornusk a little bit just for doing some scouting. But Dornusk can't move as far as the actual scout unit itself. So we'll sort of just try to keep on finding unlocks as we head on in. So we've got those. I'll keep that. No, I still need 2. Yeah, that'll be okay. Okay, cool. So we've got Spawnkin again, which we will be wanting to get. We also have the Houndmaster, but we'll go and grab this one to start with. In turn. So through we go again, through the mist, the misty sort of area, back and through this other side. Still opponents are still moving on the main map. Beckoning of spring, so yeah, this then just introduces the changing seasons, the warped seasons. Okay, we're now seeing the actual objective there. Now, is it worth even fighting to open up the to get other units? And I actually don't think it is. I'll send this one to the north. Homely hideout, the aftermath. So, yep. So again, we just see the Mistwalker's home, and this one is now switched across to an evening sprite. So again, all of the story elements were done yesterday, so I won't repeat those just yet. They're still asleep. They'll be asleep until we actually attack. Bring these guys forward. Might see what we're dealing with as well. Actually, there's another unlock there. And then we've got another big unlock there. This is a large creature. That will be something we have to then go and fight. We do actually have a the small creatures we can unlock straight away. So maybe we just get all the small cages. Yep, and then the big ones, we'll just have to sort of wait until we can actually get enough power to go and get those. So there's a fair few unlocks we need to go and get. Okay, we'll just wait for our turn again. So Star Mage is saying, was reading through the patch notes a little. Seems like they're doing a great update again. Only a new Reaver Vassal thing. So much awesome stuff, patches, changes each time they update. It is. I didn't look at the update stuff actually. So we'll go and grab this small creature cage. What we can do is once we unlock something like this, we can then push it forward. Here we go. So we've got ourselves another goatkin. I thought these were rabbits, but I'm thinking they're all just goats. These Polari. So again, as these unlock, they're going to sort of join us. This one's now got 40 movement. Make our way through the mist. Can't quite get to that small one just yet. Alright, scout unit. Let's see what we're up against in here. Is it the same? No, it's less. Okay, we don't have the tier 5 unit this time. And we only have an entwined scourge. So much easier than the previous combat that we actually had. Another one. Another goatkin. These look like they're all just goatkins. Now that's a large. Got a small in through there. Again, we've got a force in here that we can't actually do anything with. It's not very strong. I wonder if they'd join us. I wonder if there's a... It's impossible for that one anyway. Tunneling Spider Den. It's a resource node. Cool. So annex provinces with a tunneling spider den and underground provinces within a radius equal to the city tier. So, yeah, again, okay, that's something we could end up with. Alright, we'll grab that one next turn. Well, we might as well get ready. This is going to be a lot easier than the previous time. Heaps easier. Okay, so Wowzers are saying, what's been your favourite DLC so far? My head immediately goes to Dragon Dawn, the very first one, and the reason for that was it was such a surprise packet that it was just so good, and I wasn't expecting anything like the quality of the deal, and all the DLCs are super high quality, but that was the first one that made you think, wow, this is exceptional, the actual DLC aspects. And so for me, I think Dragon Dawn is not my favorite. It's not my favorite actual DLC, but that's the one that probably had the most impact, just in terms of just what you got, in the DLC packs. And that was interesting, actually going and visiting Triumph and sort of seeing their overall approach. They are so quality focused. It's unbelievable, actually. Like, they're just phenomenal what they end up doing. So it was really, really cool. So again, another one back in through this other side, an anvil guard again. So we'll take this one down across. Now I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to do anything here. Yeah, I still can't do this one just yet, but we can afterwards. We may need to actually. Let's start to bring these forward. But my favourite one is actually the Archon one. That's my favourite, which is not one that rates as highly as the others. but I just really like it. Now this one's, we've got too many protectors there. I've got one protector here. I'm going to zip one of those units back off. I'll put this one back in here. Just gives me 2 protector units, and I'll get Dornusk across into here as well. It gives me a good start. This one is too far gone. Again, another Anvil Guard there. So I might as well bring these back in as well. And we've now sort of cleared out all of the information that's been in here. I'll bring that one in to join up with this other group. Ruler leveled up already, so we are going to go straight to the decisive command here, the free version. Get that one and close that one off. So Johnny Opolis is saying, what was the first Age of Wonders that you played? Version 1. Pretty much as soon as I still remember hearing about it. Because it had that game, the Age of Wonders had such a big impact on my gaming life. It's sort of, it's really quite amazing. It's been my favourite series of games ever since I first played version 1, and so it's been my favourite game basically for 26 years. But I wasn't aware of the game, and look, really, it really was one of those games that no one really knew about. But it was at EB Games, which I'm thinking is a global company anyway. That it was they had it there, and so I can now bring this one in as well. Yeah, so we can actually go in with 3 different stacks. So, but I saw it actually in a PC magazine or something like that, and it may have been an online version of it, because what it did was it was listed as the best game that no one's heard of. It had a few different games, but Age of Wonders was the first one in there, and I thought, oh, that looks really, really cool. And then EB Games happened to have a copy of it, so I bought it and just fell in love with it. So yeah, as soon as I was aware of it, basically I was smitten by the game. Absolutely love it. Alright, so let's just go in now. We've got enough forces to take this one on. So we're sort of up to, okay, we've got spells ready to cast. Terraforming. So target friendly or unknown province gains forest if it's on the surface. Mushroom forest if it's underground. We don't need to use that at this stage. Empire development skill. I love this. This must be part of the base game, one of the normal updates. So, drafts, I think this is still the better ones. Quarries give you draft income. I think I like that one better than this one here. Yeah, so we've got incompatible skills there. But I won't choose it just yet. We don't need it. Oh, here we go. We actually get this unlocked straight away. I think we've already got it. Yeah, we've already got that one. Okay, so we start that way because we started off with the spider area. Now what I could do is just keep on going on in and just searching around in here, which I think I'll do once we actually take this one. So let's just let's go for this fight. So we'll go in with the big group in the middle, and yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, this is so much easier. Like, this is dramatically easier than what we had to deal with before. Wow. Okay, so we go to manual combat still. So Jenny Opel saying, yeah, I remember EB Games. That's awesome. I'm having a similar vibe with Age of Wonders 4 as it's my first one. Oh, really? Yeah. Like, it was, for me, what it was at that stage, my kids were small. Like, they were, you know, sort of like, you know, pre-teens. They were just basically sort of like, you know, I think the youngest one was 5, basically. So we had a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 9-year-old. And the 2 younger ones used to love looking at the graphics of it. So I used to have one on each knee, basically, while we were playing Age of Wonders. It was it's funny because for them it's still memorable. Like, so I managed. I got an invite to go out and actually see Triumph Studios just recently. This is interesting. Oh no, it's okay. No, just looking at what's in through there, and I told the girls, basically they're now sort of a lot older, of course. I said, you never guess where I'm going. I'm going to, and we had this character that we used to that they used to love, which was a flying draconian wizard, and which we just called Mr. Wonderful, and I told them that I was going to see the people who made Mr. Wonderful, and the youngest daughter thought, Age of Wonders. So it was really, really cool. It was great. Okay, so anyway, let's continue on in. So we don't have anywhere near the problem we had last time. We're dealing with, we've got another one of these morning sprites into there. They're not going to cause too much damage. The Plague Serpent is a bit different than what we saw there before with its magic strike. These came in a little while ago. The combination magic / fighter. These do magic damage, which is different to what you do when it's a physical damage. This guy here is a mage unit, so the Entwined Scourge. We do need to get to this one fairly quickly, so this is going to be the main one that we actually go for. We do actually have a Fury unit back through there as well. So we want to have protection for everyone. It's going to get pretty congested there, so I think we'll actually move around the outside edge. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this. Move that one down. Move the Evening Sprite up. It may be targeted. Some good range there. I'll just keep that sort of in behind this other unit. That'll then protect that one. Just get the shield wall into those as well. Now we do actually have taunt with these, which is nice. Then the Primal Darters, we will be wanting to have these set up in around our other force. So I think I'll actually just sort of set up across this area here. Again, these are all able to form like a shield wall. Then we've got the Polari coming the other way. It's interesting, like the staircase leading up. This is really cool. So this has all been constructed just for this. So we can actually have a look to see. We've got the overworld is above. There's the secret staircase leading to where the city will then be formed. I don't look at this enough. God, they do a good job. It's just a beautiful game. Yeah, all of these are stairwells that ultimately. So we're opening up the stairwell to the surface to get our first one. Star Mage is saying Age of Wonders 1 pixel art style was cool. I love the little houses and church and city fights looking all different for the yeah, it was good, kind of like Total War Warhammer sieges are now. Yes, it was ahead of its time. Like, it was really an incredible game. Age of Wonders 1 was also very bloody, and and blood flying around everywhere on ground tiles when the things hit each other. It was also like that. It had like, it was quite adult. Like even in its style, it was like they had sort of like I think nymphs were basically undressed and things like that. So they can't do it now. Actually, it was interesting again talking with them. They've got to keep their rating. They take it to the limit of where they can take the sexiness of the game, but they can't do too much, and so they have to keep on double checking that they don't end up crossing the line and having it so that it becomes an adult game. It's again really interesting. You don't think about that they're actually got those sorts of things to contend with, but it was very interesting just listening to what they had to say about the way that the game actually does sort of function. This will then help these other units in the middle through here. They're all moved, and then we do actually have the Vampire Spider Matriarch, which I will move up into this position. This one's got a lot of hit points. I can't do the hatchling just yet, but we'll do that one fairly soon, but this is in a good position for us. Okay, so Star Major saying for me the fantasy turn-based, it was either Might and Magic or Age of Wonders, and I love the Age of Wonders more than having one person being a stack of 100. Yeah, I know. Heroes of Might and Magic was a game that I enjoyed but didn't love, whereas Age of Wonders 1 was a game I loved. Yeah, so Star Major saying, yeah, I think their images of the nymphs changed over the games. Yeah, there's a few things like that, but there was again, they didn't. It was about the art of what they were doing. It was really really well done. I mean, the leprechauns had an annoying laugh, but it was overall an incredible game. And they've kept the same. The team from way back is still a lot of the people are still the same people, which is really really interesting. So we're going south. Okay, well, I don't have any charging units, unfortunately. We do want to sort of get in behind this thing and stop it from being able to use this. So it can't use it if it's in a zone of control. The sap strength. Yeah, that's okay. It won't really matter that much. One's locked away. So I can go on either side. So this is the Anvil Guard. So this is the goat people. Now for both of these, the taunt, yeah, I think I'll just go for it here because these have to try to get away. So I'll move this one in behind as well. Got one shot there. I've got enough up the top here. Let's just go for this. So the blow darters having a crack. What I'll do is I will actually now. I should have used the other one. I should have used this disengaging shot. Right, deals damage to target units and jumps back 3 hexes. Okay, actually no, we don't need that. We don't need that. But what I do need is give this one another go. In the mist there, which will make this one hard to hit. Not much damage. Now I do have, I can actually go past all of these and do web casting, but not hit this one. I can hit that one, but that's going to stop it from moving out in reality. Or I can hit the others, but we have a lot going on up this other side. Let's go and create like a hatchling. Let's take this one in this way. And he grazed. Did immobilize the other small one. So it can't really do what it wanted to do. This is the protector unit. I got one shot there. Hit this one. Again, we'll be able to sort of smash these no matter what. Good Rising Fury back in through that side. Get that one killed off next turn. God, this is so much easier than the first fight. So much easier. That was really tough, that first run. So the spells we have. Yeah, just a healing spell, which we don't need just yet. You know, the only problem we can have is if we end up dying. Big unit, so it's easy to hit. There we go, kill that one off. Down. That's the more dangerous one for us. So we've got so many other things up this way. It's just easy. The greys, which is fine. A little bit of everything with that one. Yep, then we'll kill that one off. Wow, such a different fight. It was heaps easier, or will be. So close that one off. I haven't played Primal for such a long time, actually. It's fun to play it again. Cleansing Helm. This one is a tier 4 helmet. Gives all sorts of different status protections, hit points, and defense. So that's actually a really good one. So we will open the hero screen, and we don't have any level ups just yet. We'll give that helm across, confirm that, close, and then we have the one of the moles again. So we did this one earlier, so I won't read that one. And then we've got to then choose what we're going to actually have. So we'll go with the gold. The gold is what we want. And then we've got the way up through here. And so this is, again, we can see that we're on this side. The algorithm is pushing us this way, but it will be a different layout than what we had there before. We do still have, actually that's pretty similar. Actually, that's very similar to what we ended up having, so it's interesting to always just to sort of see what, you know, the randomization of the map. Okay, we've got an area out there that we want to be finding. Again, I know that algorithmically that the enemies will be down in here, so I want to avoid them to a degree, and I want to find another way underground as well, because we know that all of the independent worlds will be underground. So, production. We'll do this actually with the shrine is already boosted. So we've got the quarry. The storehouse though is always good, just to get the growth. So I think I'll go that way, and I've got another spirit tracker. Again, do we hurry it? I think we do. And then we'll go with a primal data again. Now, because we didn't suffer anywhere near the damage, I'm going to be able to... Now, there'll be more mist walkers down that way, but again, they're not going to be anywhere near as strong as what the previous ones were that we saw. Do we grab these now? I think we will, because we took hardly any damage. Across. Actually, the scout I could actually move off and do other things as well, but this scout here I want to sort of move over and find the locations in around here that will be useful for us to get another city. And it may be that this area is where we sort of have a bit of a look. There's something else up there, like stag horns. There's one out this way. Let's move across this other side. This loot there may be protected. Oh, there we go. Good saying that UK versus Croatia is starting. Okay, that'd be interesting. Been really into the World Cup this year. It's been really interesting. There've been some incredible results. The Cape Verde holding Spain to a 0-0 draw, unheard of. Like, that was just like Spain were supposed to win that one so easily. Anyway, it's been really cool World Cup. So the Siege of the Burrow Downs. So in the early, so this one's just telling us then about again we've done this earlier, so we'll just sort of rattle this one through. So we can either accept the full support, but I think we'll still go reluctantly into this one here. We'll try to be as divergent as we can from the main stories. And we are seeing the different areas in through here. Now, one of them is green, the middle one. That's got to be Hambinger. So Lolburrow, owner is Hambinger, founded by Hambinger as well. So Hambinger is down here. So we'll sort of make our way through into these different locations. These may be independent. It may be worth us, trying to get in there. It's not far away, but we just got no way out of this tunnel. All right, do a quick save here. All right, so occupation hazard. As your troops approach the band of mercenary guards, they raise the white flag. So in this case, we get a war shaman unit. I'll take that at this stage. And so I've got 40 there. I'll just throw that one in there as well. So this one is another Polari. This is a wolfkin. It's interesting. The Howling Polari. This is a different group. Okay, interesting. Steel Shaper. Okay. In that case, we'll start to sort of move these up and out. And we'll go and release the other one as well. I'll keep them with this. So just so we've got a much better start with our armies than what we had. It's got protection. In the frozen. This is another underground, so we'll have a look and see what's under there. And then we've got the next scout unit. Oh, we're on boars. I thought we were supposed to be on spiders. Oh, this is not what we thought it was. How did we get that? It's a Polari unit. Should have been a spider mount. Oh well. Oh, hang on, no, sorry, this is what we picked up. We picked this one up. That's okay. Yeah, that's all right. everything is where it should be at this point in time. We'll go and pick up that other unit and end our turn there. I think, yeah, not UK, yes. It's sort of, for me in my head, it's sort of like, I know what you mean. Like it's, but you know, Scotland had a great game as well. Like it's sort of, yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. All the games have been really quite cool. Bring these over. Probably a turn away before we can really do much. Yeah, I've got to wait. Just wait a little bit. Probably take it, but we'll just get everything else happening. So the ruler leveling up. We'll get the XP. Confirm that one. Close that. I'm interested to see what's under here. So a quick look and then we'll get back out of here again. Move up towards these. Did I get another unit? Yeah, I think I did. I started to build. Yeah, I've got a unit queued up there, which is fine. Annex another province. We definitely want to be getting this one here with the farm. We'll just get rid of these ogres fairly soon. What the hell is that? Not sure what that is. Save. We've got massive forces in here, so we'll just auto this one. Yeah, that's fine. We'll close that one off, and we've got another one through here as well, another steel shaper of the howling ones. That's fine. We'll just move them across. Well, I want this one now to go off and do its own thing. Let's have a quick look around and see if we can actually dig our way through any of this. There we go. We got this one over here. Just start to sort of see if there's anything worth grabbing while we're in this area. And move you back into this group. Look around. Actually, I've got to find areas underground. That's actually probably the most important thing at this stage. It's going to be important as well. So a bit of a look around out in this corner. I think if we set up in these corners, if we find good locations, and there are some good locations out here, that would be a good place for us to sort of end up going. Okay, so penalty kick failed by the sounds from what Sev's saying. Alright, so back in here again, we've got choices. Now, the founding or absorbing cities takes -2 turns. Newly founded or absorbed cities gain +1 population. Or food city structures. Yeah, I think we'll go this way because we will be establishing our cities right from the start. We'll close that one off. Got the data. Get another tracker. Now I can get that one for 90. I think I will actually grab that one quickly, and we'll just go and get another protector. I've got too many until I sort of can get on top of the, you know, getting gold. It's been a good start for us. That's the wrong one. I'll change that. Got Spawnkin now, so we're selecting new research. Unleash the Warhounds is a siege project, which would be a good one. Spider Primal Communion. So in this case, non-cult units getting the Tunneling Spider boon, which would be good actually. So I will actually go and grab that. If we can select it, there we are. Area excavated. There is some loot in there. Another one. More gold. Head across and just keep on tunneling these things out. Let's get up top. So get another easy battle. Oh, geez, we nearly lost this one. Close that one off. And we'll just start to move our way across now to the other side. Just clean out all these other different areas. Got the storehouse now. Vendor, if we need gold, so we'll grab that one. I think I'll follow the road along for a little while. Ah, this is actually, this is one of the new things. This is a breached gate. And so we'll have a look at this one as well. These then take us into the, now we've got, this portal leads to a breached isle. So a breached isle is new in the game. And so this comes with the DLC. And even if you don't play the stories, you can play with these, which is great. A breached isle is a handcrafted region which is only accessible through a portal on the surface or underground. This portal is accessible at the start and are not guarded. Contains a breached arcanum and various other valuable locations inside it. So there's a whole lot of different things in through here. So the breached arcanum is a bronze ancient wonder, and when annexed it just counts as a research post, adds one or more unknown units to the rally of lieges, and so it is actually like a special unit. So we've got that one through there. I'm looking at the time. I really should start to wind up. I don't know whether I should. I mean, I can teleport is not yours. This is open the portal permanently so it can be used and bound in the future by anyone. This one does require a hero unit to be able to actually unbound it. So we can't access it just yet, but that's not far off. This reminds me so much of Warlock. So anyway, we've found that one. Again, this would be a good one. And there's some really interesting ways now with the way that this, even when this is bound and opened, we can actually then teleport it and move it back to our city. Like we can get control of it, which is great. There's an underground. Don't have enough movement points to take that one down just yet. Spawnkin, we'll definitely go and get that one. the vendor. Woodcarver's Workshop is going to give me draft and production, which I think is a good one. The shrine I don't need just yet, but I will fairly soon. Let's keep on digging these out. I don't think we'll be able to dig much past this. Oh, I should have done that. Oh yeah, that's okay. Still bring these down just to clean this one out. Later, so this case draft is blocked for 6 turns, which I'm happy enough with, to be honest. Yep, let's go and do that. We'll just get them to work away inside the location. So we need to go and get another building. Get the shrine now. Produce the shrine immediately. So these ogres are certainly helping us move things along. 3 turns to get the town hall, so I think we'll actually do that one, even though we're only 2 turns off getting that one anyway, but let's just go that way. Or the market we can get in 4 turns. None of these we really are going to be getting all that much. That's draft. +1 starting rank for every tier 1 unit would be useful. The mana obelisk. A market's going to pay for itself fairly quickly, but this one as well. I think we'll just go this way and open up the tier 2s. We do actually now have another area we can then go and recruit into, so we'll go and grab the gold vein here. There's more things we have to then go and clean up over this other side. And again, we're looking for the undergrounds, just so we can have a quick bit of a look under to see what's around. We'll come back. Okay, we'll take this one on. That's fine. Close that one off. And yeah, so we've cleared out all of these different things now around us. And we'll just sort of keep on. So this will give us a big boost ultimately to the gold. Which should be there. Move that one up. Alright, so we've got 3 stacks already, which is nice. End our turn. And so Sapir will come this turn, and then I think we'll call it quits at this point. We do need to... there we go, Courts of Summer. We saw this one before. This was sort of where we got to, really. Let the visions fade away. The Mistwalker's camp there. Okay, well, actually, that is a bit different than what we saw there before. Hayes Hill. This is different. Like, it is different. But there are the different provinces around it. So, a city with 3 provinces adjacent to landmarks gains... Yeah, so this one is a little bit different than what we saw there before. Alright, so it is interesting. Rule leveled up. In this case, we'll go to the fire. Confirm. Close that one off. We haven't met anyone else just yet. So we've got the Ritualist, the Ranger, or the Defender. Can't believe how small these orbs are. I'll go this way. So we'll recruit, and then this one has just appearance. This will be Sapio. Sapio the Believer. Accept the changes. Done. Alright, so that's all been named up. Move that one across. So we've got 3 stacks now, which means we can take on the Mistwalker camps and stuff like this as well. I think we will move out into these different zones. A bit of healing to be done there. That's actually pretty good. Bring this one down as well. Close that one off. What do we get? A Razorback. We need to sort of start to build up again. Gold is, we've got so many people now that you know, our army is really quite big. I won't sort of annoy these. I won't wake them up just yet. Can it be sir, not lady? Body type. There we go. Him. So this is, yeah, everything else is still going there. So there we are, done. Accept the changes. So we'll close that one off. Well, guys, I'm going to have to call it quits here. Got water there, which we don't need just yet. We do actually have these as well. So specialized troops, so research skill that unlocks units here with faster or summoning. Not sure yet. We'll wait until we sort of get a bit deeper into the game. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys tomorrow if you're around. Thanks for watching again. I'll go and watch a bit of the World Cup.